There is so much about our solar system and galaxy that we still don't know. Well, space is vast. It has billions of galaxies and stars. In fact, there are planets in our own solar system that are yet to be fully explored. However, there are still some pretty cool things that scientists have discovered about space. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you about the 10 things you didn't know about space. However, before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss any updates. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. Number 10. There are invisible things in space. The space is overwhelmingly made up of things that cannot be seen. In fact, according to astronomers, the stars, planets, and galaxies that we can see make up only about 4% of space. The remaining 96% of space is made up of things that are invisible or cannot be easily comprehended. These invisible things, referred to as dark energy and dark matter, have not been detected yet, but astronomers claim their existence based on the gravitational influence that they exert on normal matter and part of the space that can be seen. However, more research and revelations are required to confirm the presence of these invisible things in space. Number 9. There are more stars in space than grains of sand on the Earth. The universe extends far beyond just our galaxy, so we have no idea how many stars there are in the universe. Right now, scientists can only estimate how many stars there are in our galaxy, the Milky Way. They then multiply that number by the best guesstimate of the number of galaxies in the universe. After all these mathematical calculations, NASA confidently claims that there are zillions of stars in the universe. That is an uncountable amount. Similarly, no one can count every single grain of sand on the Earth. The researchers at the University of Hawaii estimated that there is a total of around 7 quintillion 500 quadrillion grains of sand on the Earth. Imagine what a giant sandcastle can be built. So, when we look at the overall situation, there are more stars in space than grains of sand on the Earth. Number 8. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. Do you know that Venus is not the closest planet to the Sun? That is Mercury. But Mercury is not the hottest planet in the universe because it has no atmosphere. The atmosphere is responsible for the regulation of temperature on a planet. As Mercury does not have an atmosphere, it results in big fluctuations. On the other hand, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. The average temperature on the surface of Venus is about 450 degrees C. It is not hot enough to melt steel, but it is hot enough to melt lead. The reason behind Venus being hottest is its super thick atmosphere that traps greenhouse gases. Number 7. Space junk. Space junk is any man-made object orbiting Earth in space and no longer serves a useful purpose. According to scientists, it is estimated that there are about 500,000 pieces of space junk today. This space junk includes fragments of rocks and satellites. It also includes everyday items like tools that were dropped during the construction of the International Space Station. Number 6. Jupiter would appear bigger than the Moon if its magnetic field were visible. The region of the space where a massive magnetic field exists is called its magnetosphere. Such regions surround planets, stars, and even our galaxy. The planets in our solar system are also surrounded by magnetospheres. Jupiter has the largest magnetosphere in our solar system. As Jupiter rotates very fast, it has a very strong magnetic field. Its magnetosphere is filled with plasma from Io, which is Jupiter's volcanically active moon. Apart from this, the solar wind is slower and less dense at Jupiter as compared to Earth. All this leads to a very sizable magnetosphere. It is easily big enough to contain a body equal in size to our Sun. If it was visible, it would appear larger than the Moon in the night sky. Number 5. Neptune has only completed one orbit around the Sun since its discovery. Neptune was first discovered in 1846. It takes 165 years to complete one full orbit around the Sun. Neptune has only recently finished its first full orbit around the Sun in 2011, since its discovery. Neptune is not the only one lacking behind in orbits. Pluto has yet to match it. It is not even close to completing one full orbit around the Sun since its discovery in 1930. It will take 248 years to complete one orbit. Number 4. Vast amounts of water have been found in the space. Water is a prime requisite for life to exist. Earth was considered to be unique in the solar system with its oceans, but not anymore. 3 of Jupiter's moons, namely Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, and 2 of Saturn's moons, namely Enceladus and Titan, are said to have underwater oceans. The ocean on Europa may contain over twice the volume of water found on Earth. However, the most water ever discovered in space surrounds a black hole. This region contains vast amounts of water vapor in the form of clouds. It contains 140 trillion times the amount of water in all the Earth's oceans. It is said that this vapor cloud is feeding the black hole. It may also contain gases like carbon monoxide to help the black hole grow to 6 times its current size. Number 3. Ice volcanoes. We're used to the concept that volcanoes emit hot molten lava. Well, that's how it functions on Earth, but in space, a volcano can emit water, methane, or ammonia. These materials then freeze as they erupt and turn into frozen vapor called volcanic snow. Such volcanoes are called cryovolcanoes and are pretty common in space. These volcanoes exist on Pluto, Saturn's moon Titan, and Jupiter's moons Europa and Io. These volcanoes are quite active on Io, and NASA got to capture one such eruption on it with volcanic snow extending some 250 miles. There is no sure research about what causes cryovolcanoes, but a strong gravitational pull might be one of the reasons. Number 2. The moon is getting farther away every year. It is the gravitational pull exerted by the moon on the Earth that gives it an oval shape. The moon has even more effects on the water. It is responsible for creating tides and causing the oceans to pile up towards one side of the planet, forming a tidal bulge. The bulge moves with the moon as it orbits around the Earth. Earth rotates faster than the moon, so the bulge moves slightly ahead of the moon's position in orbit. The moon pulls it back, trying to slow it down, and as a result, the rotation rate of the Earth gradually slows down over time. As the two bodies interact with gravity, this race causes Earth to lose energy while the moon gains energy. Due to this energy boost, the moon is slowly spiraling outwards, moving away from the Earth by 3.8 centimeters per year. Number 1. It rains diamonds on Saturn and Jupiter. There is no such planet that is made up of diamonds. However, there are planets in space where the atmosphere rains diamonds. On Saturn and Jupiter, lightning storms transform abundant methane present in its atmosphere into soot, which is also called carbon. As the soot falls, it further transforms into graphite. This graphite under high atmospheric pressure transforms into diamonds, with about a centimeter of diameter. But these diamonds don't last. They melt when they enter the planet's molten core. Final thoughts. That's all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts and valuable feedback with us in the comment section below. Lastly, if you have not already subscribed to this channel, subscribe to it and press that bell button so you will be notified each time we upload an interesting video on this channel. And while you are here, click to watch one of these 2 videos that are appearing on your screen. We will see you there. Take care and stay tuned.